So in my situation, when I was in a 7-year relationship that I needed to get out of, I felt like I didn't know what I wanted. I would be like, but he's so this and he's so that. But here's the thing. For me, when I'm saying to myself, he's so this and he's so that and he's all these things, I really should want him. It was clear that I didn't want him. I didn't want to be in that relationship. No matter how you cut it, I did not want it. In a life, we're on a path that isn't right for us, and we have to blow up our life. We have to like let some things crumble and get out of some things because we need to build life differently. I asked the universe for a specific sign about my relationship. I asked for a very specific sign. What if it doesn't happen? Could I mess it up? Okay. Here, we're going to put this in the notes. And Amanda Frances' belief is, you cannot fuck it up. You cannot fuck it up if you tried. Now, my caveat and nuance to that is I always hold the intention to be a good person. I always hold the intention to do the right thing. I always hold the intention to honor people. When I was in a relationship that wasn't right for me and I had to leave that person and it was very, very painful for them, I did my best to do it with like love and respect. In a life, we're on a path that isn't right for us and we have to blow up our life. We have to like let some things crumble and get out of some things because we need to build life differently, which I have been in many situations like that. When I left like the religious world, like the cult I was in, when I left like academia and like my PhD program in the counseling world, when I left that relationship in Oklahoma, like there's been many times where I had to literally like blow up my life. We can blow up our lives in really like messy and considerate ways where we just leave disaster behind us, or we can do our best to blow up our lives the best we can, where yeah, it might be a bit messy and people might be able to get hurt, but you really held the intention to love and take care of people. So that's my caveat there. We do our best to love and take care of everyone, and we are responsible primarily for ourselves, and we have to honor ourselves above all else. And with that in mind, I do believe you can't fuck it up. I believe there could be a path to happiness with or without this person. There could be an outcome where you guys have a totally different relationship that really works for you while staying together. There could be an outcome where you end up with someone else or have a great season of singleness without this person. Both could be wonderful. You cannot fuck it up. You are going to be okay no matter what. Knowing that you can't fuck it up no matter what, the real question is, it's the most important question in the world, what do you want? Like, really, really want. So what you could ask yourself is, if no one would get hurt, even though people are gonna get hurt, but you know, I mean, maybe, probably, I mean, I don't know that part. If no one would get hurt, no one would be mad at me, and it would work out perfectly, no matter what, then what would I want? So I think a really good step in the situation of should I leave this person is what do I want? So in my situation, when I was in a 7-year relationship that I needed to get out of, I felt like I didn't know what I wanted. I would be like, but he's so this and he's so that. But here's the thing. For me, when I'm saying to myself, he's so this and he's so that and he's all these things, I really should want him. It was clear that I didn't want him. I didn't want to be in that relationship. No matter how you cut it, I did not want it. The desire, like at my core, to stay with that person was fundamentally missing. It was not there. And I really tried to like contort and contrive and like twist myself around into wanting it, and I did not want it. As far as asking for a sign, there's nothing wrong with asking for a sign, but here's what I know and believe about signs. Signs can only confirm what you already know. Or that, not they can only. For me, the best use of a sign is confirming what I already know. When I try to be like led around by signs, it doesn't work very well for me. I believe like my knower and my instinct is inside me, and I let the signs, if I need to ask for a sign, confirm what I'm already pretty fucking sure of. And because of my belief system that I know inside me, I don't ask for signs very often. Now, not everyone's internal guidance and like relationship with the universe is unique. So there's nothing wrong with asking for signs. And it's not that you can't get a sign, but beyond signs, my questions for you still are, what do you want? And if you couldn't fuck it up, what do you want? And maybe energetically play out a few different scenarios. Like, if you did stay together, what would you want? And if you did not stay together, what would you want? What energies would you want to be playing out and taking form and moving into in either way it went? I think there's going to be some insight and discoveries for you in those questions. And I think you have to trust yourself with whatever you ultimately choose. And that's the other thing about signs, is sometimes spiritual people, I'm not saying you're doing this, so there's anything wrong with this. Sometimes people will use signs or God or God's will as like a scapegoat for just like not taking responsibility. You know, like, I believe in God deeply, but if something doesn't happen, it's on me. I can't blame it on God. If I make a choice that ends up being not the right choice, I can't say like, you know, like, oh, God made me do it. Like, well, God gave me the sign. It's on me. I don't know. I really, really, really believe in self-responsibility. So God can guide you. And at the end of the day, it's still on you. Which brings us back to nothing is as powerful as trusting yourself. As you do, as you know, as you process, as you gain clarity, trust yourself that you will ultimately know what's right for you and do your best to love and protect yourself and everyone else as you do what you have to do for you. The point really isn't what your solution is going to be. The point is that you can begin to believe there's more solutions. Okay, I love you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys on the interwebs. Bye.